Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita and I bring useful tips and tricks that can help you take a step closer to the industry. In the previous few videos, I shared more about how do you draft your resumes, how do you read job descriptions, how do you actually take up courses that can help you prepare for the world of a technical program manager. In today's video, I'll be sharing more about Google's interview process for the position of a technical program manager. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so by clicking on the subscription button below. And if you have missed watching any of my previous videos, I'll be dropping a link of those in the description below. Go watch them right after this video. So, as I'll be sharing more about Google's interview process, remember that Google's interview process for different positions is very different. But today's video will be emphasizing a lot more about the technical program interview process. And if you're someone who's actually going for a program manager's position, this video still may be relevant for you. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video. Now, the difference between a technical program manager and a program manager is where for a position of a technical program manager, they will also be assessing your technical skills and your understanding about tech. But for a program manager role, they will be only looking at your program management knowledge, and hence that is the difference between how a candidate gets interviewed for a technical program manager position versus a program manager position. For either of them, you would be going through a series of interviews. But before that, if the recruiter actually likes your resume, they would be reaching out to you for an initial phone screening call. This is where the recruiter will try to gather some notes for themselves that they can pass to the hiring manager along with your resume. So make sure you're actually prepared for this call, because this is where you would be providing more information about yourself to the hiring manager along with your resume. Now, if the recruiter suddenly reaches out to you and you're not prepared about what you should be telling them during the phone screening call, ask for more time, buy for more time. Maybe you tell them that you're busy at that point of time, or you need some more time to actually get back to them. Now, you remember, you don't have indefinite time to get back to them. So maybe an hour or another day where the recruiter would be available for a conversation is what you would be actually communicating to your recruiter. As you get on the phone screening call with your recruiter, you would be telling them more about yourself, and remember to tell them more about yourself from the forefront, about your experience in the past, your skill sets that you have gathered so far that are a relevant match for the current open position. Go through the job description, because this is where the recruiter along with the hiring manager are actually looking at screening the candidates who are a perfect match for the given job role. Remember, they are not looking for highly skilled candidates, but they are looking for skilled candidates who are a perfect match for the given job description. So prepare well for the initial phone screening call. Maybe have some pointers in front of you which not just helps you maintain the flow, but also helps you remember those points that you would definitely like to tell your recruiter about yourself, that can help you crack the first or the phone screening call which will happen with your recruiter. Now, as the recruiter and the hiring manager makes their mind that they need more insights about you, they would like to know more about you, they would be putting you for an initial elimination round. Now, this elimination round is exactly where you would be unlocking your opportunity for further more interviews with Google. So make sure you take this round seriously as much as you would be doing for your upcoming rounds with Google. Now, in your initial round, as you had prepared your introduction, for this particular elimination round, also prepare a little bit towards the role, because your interviewer would be someone who can actually interview for your technical skills, or they may be actually screening you for your program management skills. So be prepared for both, because maybe you may not know what your interviewer would be asking you about, and hence it's good to be prepared for both. But if you actually make a cut through this particular initial elimination round, then the interviewer would be putting you for more such interviews, which would be 3 or 4 more rounds, which would be applicable for your role related knowledge, general cognitive ability, leadership, and googliness qualities. Googliness is something that they would actually evaluating in all rounds of your interviews, but yeah, they also have a dedicated round where they will be assessing your leadership and googliness as an individual. Now, what does googliness mean? This is more about how you are fair as a leader. How do you look at the broader goal or the broader outcome of a given scenario? How do you actually try to balance between different conflicting scenarios? How do you make fair decisions is something what they would be assessing in your googliness round. I can share more about what goes in the general cognitive ability, what goes in the leadership round, what goes in the role related knowledge in more upcoming videos. But in interest of this video, I'd like to talk more about the overall process. So, as you would be lined up for further more rounds, remember that you're well prepared. Ask your interviewer what the upcoming round would be about. Maybe they tell you what the upcoming round is about, or maybe they don't tell you. But all right. Now, you may feel you've already done an initial phone screening call, you've done your elimination round, and then there are 4 more rounds which will be assessing you for different qualities. Isn't that exhaustive? But that's not it. If you have actually impressed the hiring manager, then they will be putting you for a team fitment call, which is mostly with a cross-functional stakeholder you may be working with if you get through the interview process. And it's an opportunity for the stakeholder to see if they would be comfortable working with you in the future. If the hiring manager is still not confident about you as a candidate, then they may ask the interviewer to schedule 1 or more rounds for you to get to know a little bit more about you. All right. So this is a little bit about what goes in for the technical program manager interview, where they would be assessing your system design qualities, your role related knowledge, general cognitive ability, leadership, googliness in multiple rounds that you would be going through as a candidate. Remember, the journey is exhaustive but rewarding. So you work hard, you prepare for the best, and I'm confident that you will make a cut, as you would be following more such video content series with me in the future. So until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.